Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Arden Studios and welcome back to another YouTube video. So in today's YouTube video guys, I am going to be going over Dapper Bears Beesmas quest for Beesmas 2021 to 2022. And in today's video, I'm just going to be going over all the quest requirements, telling you guys how to do it and how to complete Dapper's quest, hopefully as fast as possible. This was by request of the comments, and let's get into it. But before we start today's video, I just want to say thank you all guys so much for the support on the recent videos. Let's try to hit 10 likes on today's video. I think we can do it. And also comment down below what other Beesmas content you need help with or don't understand. I'll definitely try to make videos on it and help you guys out. So with that being said, let's get straight into Dapper's quest. So I have already claimed Dapper's quest, meaning I won't be able to put quest requirements on the screen, but the very first part of Dapper's quest will require you guys to collect pollen. Now, 500,000 blue pollen, 300,000 pollen from rose, 300,000 pollen from cactus, 300,000 pollen from clover. Now, in the stickbug video, I gave a lot more advice about pollen just because of the fact that I personally am at a point where I'm struggling with stickbug's quest, but if you guys are maybe early mid-game-ish or just early game players that still struggle with getting this amount of pollen, my best advice for you guys is to use the field boosters around the map and use glitter when necessary. I know during Beesmas 2019 I actually had to do a lot of just glittering on like cactus and pine field in order to complete Buckobee's ornament quest that year. So if you guys are at an earlier state in the game, it's definitely just going to be about using glitters, using field boosters, and when you get the fields you need for this quest, definitely grinding them. Now, the next thing you guys are going to want to do for this quest, first and foremost, is first of all go over to the 10B Zone shop, and if I am not mistaken, yep, once you are in here, you guys can go and craft the paper planner for 25,000 honey and 1 sunflower seed. It is incredibly cheap, and you guys can get as many as you want. So, definitely go ahead, and you guys are going to want to make 2 paper planners. You're going to need exactly 2. Then you guys are going to want to go over to Dapper Bears shop right this way. Go over here, open up the shop, and you are going to want to create the plastic planter. Now, because I've already crafted it, I actually don't remember the recipe for the plastic planter, but you do need to make the plastic planter to complete this quest. I know it's going to at least need some magic beans, I think. If it doesn't need magic beans, 100% feel free to correct me in the comments below. But if it does, then you guys can go ahead and buy them for tickets. You can obviously do sprouts or just generally go around the map and do your bug runs to get magic beans. But you are going to need the plastic planter and paper planter. Now, after you've gotten the 2 paper planners and the plastic planner, the next requirement in the quest is to collect 15 tokens from paper planners and 20 tokens from plastic planners. Now, this means that you guys are going to have to place these planters in fields, stay in the field, wait for them to grow, and then harvest them and collect tokens. Now, it is going to take you 2 paper planners to do this, because 1 paper planner might give 9 to 10 tokens and you need 15, and it is going to take, hopefully, 2 plastic planners to do this, because those give about 11-ish tokens. So what I recommend you guys do is just go ahead into a field. Now, I'm not gonna plant these, but just go into one of your fields, maybe like stump, maybe don't do stump if your snail is alive, but and then you guys just want to go ahead and find your plastic planter, plant this in one field, plant your paper planter in another field. Sorry, I called the paper planter the plastic planter, but you guys get the point. Go to another field and plant each of the planters. And then actually I'll do my plastic planter for the sake of the video. Once your planter is placed down, you're going to want to stay in the field to speed up growth progression. Now, if you use a glitter in the field, that is going to make it grow 25% faster, regardless of whether the glitter boost runs out. And if you stay in the field when your bees sip, the planter will grow faster. I hope that all makes sense. So from here, what you guys are just going to want to do is wait for your bees to sip from the planter. As you guys can see, it will start to grow. And once it is maxed out, don't do what I did just now. Once your planter is maxed out, then you should harvest it to get the most amount of tokens possible. And once you guys have done that, you are going to have eventually gotten all your tokens. So you can only have 1 planter out at a time. So just make sure, place 1 plastic planter, place a paper planter. Once they've both grown, harvest them. And then once you've done that twice, you should be done with both of the requirements. Make sure to get all the tokens, by the way. Now, the final quest requirement, or the final 5, is going to be collecting 2 hours of every type of nectar in the game. So, this is, I mean, I guess I just have to re-explain nectars, but, I would recommend you guys get this done at the same time as your plastic planner and paper planners. So, in order for me to explain this well, I'm just gonna have to re-explain nectars. Basically, when you place a planter in a field, then it is going to give you guys nectar when your bees sip from it. So I'm going to wait for my bees to get here. Once my bees go ahead and sip from this ticket planter, I'll give it a second. So you guys can see my Shocked Bee is sipping from my ticket planner. Once Shocked Bee finishes, he is going to give me some nectar. So now a bunch of little purple spots appeared, a little hard to see, but it just gave me 4 seconds of satisfying nectar. Now, basically as you claim nectar, it increases your time. I will use Spirit Bear's quest as an example. I currently need to get 12 hours of satisfying nectar, and I am at 7 hours and 28 minutes. Once my Hasty Bee finishes getting that nectar, it has gone up to 7 hours 28 minutes and 35 seconds because I just got 30 seconds of satisfying nectar. It'll continue to go up as my bees sip from the planter, and when my planter is fully grown, if I harvest it, I will get a massive amount of nectar. Now, ticket planners will give you roughly, I believe it's either 2 or 4 hours of nectar from them, so that is going to complete the quest. What I recommend you guys do is, since you can have 3 planners out at a time, I recommend you guys place a ticket planner in one of the fields where you guys want to get one of the nectar types, and place 2 other planters in 2 different fields. Now, I did this in my nectars video, but I'll do it again. Let me quickly read off to you guys the list of basically what nectars you guys get from what fields. If you place a planter in blue flower, strawberry, or coconut, you will get refreshing nectar. If you place it in dandelion, bamboo, or pine tree, you get comforting. If you place it in sunflower, pineapple, or pumpkin patch, you will get satisfying. If you place it in mushroom, spider, stump, or rose, you get motivating. And if you place it in clover, ant, cactus, mountaintop, or pepper patch, you will get invigorating nectar. So basically what that means is that you guys have to place planters in each of these different fields to get different types of nectars, and I hope that explanation made a little bit of sense. So once you guys have placed planters in these different fields, you are going to eventually end up with completing all of the 2-hour requirements. Now, the paper planter, when harvested, will only give you 1 hour of a nectar type, but if I am correct, you are probably going to get 2 hours from pretty much every other planter in the game. And some planters can give you even more than 2 hours, though necessity, I don't know if it's necessary to get more than 2 hours, obviously, unless you want the boost. But with that being said, that is going to be a walkthrough of all of the quest requirements that you guys are going to need for this quest. Thank you guys so much for the support on the channel. I actually really appreciate it so much, and it's really inspired me to make more content. But with that being said, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and have an amazing day, everybody. I'll see you all later, and peace.